Hey everyone, welcome to your channel name. Today we're diving into New Fortress Energy. Can its stock hit $1,000? We'll analyze its strengths, weaknesses, financials, competitors, and future outlook in just 6 minutes. Let's get started. New Fortress Energy, or NFE, is a global leader in liquefied natural gas, or LNG infrastructure. It builds and operates LNG terminals and power plants in places like Brazil, Jamaica, and the US. Their integrated model, handling LNG supply, terminals, and power generation, gives them a unique edge. But they face challenges like high debt and regulatory risks in multiple countries. The global push for cleaner energy is a big tailwind, but volatility in gas prices and political instability could slow them down. NFE's net profit margin is around 8 to 10% in 2024, slightly below competitors like Cheniere Energy at 12 to 15% or Shell at 10 to 12%. Over the past few years, their margins have fluctuated, 10% in 2021, dipping to 8% in 2022, and back to 9% in 2023. Why? Heavy investments in new projects. Their debt is $7 billion, with a high debt-to-equity ratio of 2.5. They generate about $500 million in operating cash flow, enough to service debt, but big expansions could stretch finances. Side incomes like carbon credits and terminal leasing add 10 to 15% to revenue, boosting cash flow. Since its 2019 IPO at $14, NFE's stock is now around $12.15, delivering modest gains of 0 to 10% annually. That's underperformed the S&P 500's 10 to 12% yearly returns. Dividends? They pay 40 cents annually, yielding 3.3%, but haven't increased it since 2021, focusing on growth instead. Don't expect dividend aristocrat status. NFE prioritizes reinvestment over payouts. Looking to 2030, NFE plans $10 billion in new LNG terminals in Brazil and Asia, plus hydrogen projects by 2040. By 2050, they aim for a mix of LNG, hydrogen, and carbon capture. Rising LNG demand and carbon credits are positives, but stricter regulations or political unrest could hurt. A $1,000 stock price? Highly unlikely. It'd require a $250 billion market cap, 80 times their current size. So should you invest? Short term, expect 5 to 10% annual returns with volatility. Long term, 10 to 15% is possible as projects mature. Compared to the S&P 500 or global energy indices, NFE lags but matches smaller energy firms. For risk-tolerant investors, NFE's growth in LNG markets is compelling, but high debt and regulatory risks need monitoring. What do you think? Bullish or bearish on NFE? Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and subscribe for more stock breakdowns. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.